today we've got another one of our compilation vlogs, let's call them, hit parade of a certain garment. So this is Strappy dress battles, which is actually quite tricky to say. I don't know why.
Yeah, it is a bit of a tongue twister.
Yes. But so we've done shirt dress battles in the past, that was very popular.
Wrap dress.
Wrap dress battles, very popular.
I don't know why you need to do that.
Wrap dress.
It's shirt dress, wrap dress, and now strappy dress.
I feel like I want to do this. Maybe not. Maybe not.
It's a Cockney battle, I like it. So,
I'm a bit excited today because I've got a bob and it's
beautiful.
It's making me feel part of the gang. Like I'm in
shorties.
I'm in the girl band now.
The girl band.
The bobs of sperm and Z.
I like that. Let's start that.
Is it called a girl band or is it a group of old men? Who knows?
Sounds old men, but that's a surprise.
Anyway,
twist.
Back to the straps.
The straps. So we're just going to go through our collection of strappy dresses because we do have a few, and it's also in honour of our latest pattern, which Rosie may or may not be wearing, but we'll get to that in a minute. And so the definition is just straps.
Does it have straps?
Does it have straps?
Yes.
Exactly. Tick. And we'll link below. You can find a page with all of the dresses that, all of the dress patterns. What am I talking about? All of the dress patterns that we're going to talk about are going to be found on that link. And I think a good place to start is with what we're wearing. So Chloe.
So I'm wearing the Una dress.
Yes.
Which is our classic summer dress.
Very classic.
It is a beginner dress, so it's, I'd say, if you want to start making dresses, start with this one.
Absolutely.
Because I'm wearing it, I actually haven't got anything around the waist here, so I just wear it loose, just how I like it, but you can have it with an elastic channel here to bring it in, or you can have the ties at the back instead, and it just goes on over your head, so there's no zips, there's no buttons, great for a big patterned fabric.
Yes.
This is a cotton poplin that you can make it in anything. Like I really like the linen-y ones that you've got.
Yes, yeah, it's nice and soft in a linen, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you could make it in anything. You could just start with a quilting cotton, couldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, one of the lemons might have been almost quilting cotton. I think so, yeah.
Works perfectly.
Yeah, and you can also make it short if you wanted.
True.
I've got a little short version. Barely takes up any fabric.
So good, because it's straight. It really,
it's just got some bust
clever.
darts here for a little bit of shaping, but other than that, it's pretty easy. Oh, and I also, I don't use pockets. Sorry. I know.
But you can put them in. They are included.
They are included.
Should you want to make your life easier?
Yeah. It does feel like it's a scandalous thing to do. To just actually actively choose to not put them in.
It hurts me.
Wow, the patriarchy's done a number on me. I'm like, take them away. I don't need them. I don't carry things. But also, if you, as I said, this is a beginner pattern, and if you haven't made any dresses before and you wanted a little extra help, you can come with me and follow. I've got a whole class on Stitch School how to make this dress. So it will take you through everything from measuring to how you might do adjustments if you need them, and then step by step everything from beginning to end to make a dress.
It's amazing. It's so detailed and it's very, very beginner friendly because you don't even use an overlocker, which I love.
Yes. Because I've only recently got myself an overlocker, so you don't need them. But
you sewed for years without an overlocker.
Yeah. So this is just a machine, you need your pattern obviously, so if you are a premium Stitch School subscriber then you could just log on and it's all there, the pattern and the classes, but you also, if you've not done Stitch School before and you wanted to just try it out, you can buy it as its own class and you get the pattern with it as well.
So handy. And a great place to start if you want to make a strappy dress.
Yeah.
And one good thing about strappy dresses in general, no sleeves.
No sleeves,
No sleeves.
One less thing to sew.
One less thing to sew. And easier. Because,
I always say sleeves are a third of the project.
They are.
They're a long chunk.
Yes.
You're like, I'm almost there, I could just got to put the sleeves in. No, it's quite a big
later.
And also, and now I just thought of it as well, as you notice the straps, it might be not important to you, but it's important to me, but our straps always the right width to cover your bra.
Yes.
So I'm still wearing my bra with this in it. Obviously you can choose to make your straps a bit narrower, but I think pretty much all the dresses we've got, we do tend to, we do tend to make them this
bra covering.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And if there's a version that's not, there's usually a version that is, because you kind of cover both.
Very true. Very true.
We've got you covered.
We've got you covered. Absolutely. One top tip for Una especially, because I didn't do it on some of my versions, and then I did it on one, and it changed my life. Wear the bra you want to wear with that dress before you place the straps.
100%.
I just hate myself for not doing it every time.
Yeah.
Because every bra sits a little bit different on the
exactly.
waist. Yeah. So you want to get it exactly covering the bra.
That's it. And I think often when you're sewing, you might be in like a more relaxed bra or
Absolutely.
something like that.
Or no bra.
Or no bra. Change into the good bra that you're going to wear day to day.
That is definitely something to do for all of these actually,
Absolutely.
but especially Una, I would say, because it makes a big difference.
Yeah,
good. Lovely Una. Absolutely love this version, and you have got a lot of wear out of it as well, haven't you?
I have.
So nice. It's just great. Love it. Also, because it's like quite daytime today. With just sliders on, but you could dress this up very beautifully in like heels, I think.
Yeah,
and a little
it could be
bag.
quite
You could go
formal.
out.
Yeah.
I think so. Which is a great
jacket.
little trick.
Yeah.
Off you go. For me, what I'm wearing is Natalia, which I've been wearing a lot this summer. I've got two versions, and I keep them in rotation. Oh yes. I've got the bow. I don't know if the bow's looking a bit sad, because I had a little jacket on top.
Looking good.
Thank you. So this is it is such a nice fabric. This was from Sony Sunshine a few years ago, but it's just a cotton. Again, very cotton friendly, but beautiful in viscose as well. It obviously does have pockets. And what I love about the Natalia dress is the shaping. So there's no darts. There's just two elastic channels. Oh no, and one at the back as well. So that's what gives you the shape around the bust. And we also do have a bust adjustment class, I think.
Yes, we do. Yes.
On Stitch Girl. So
I followed that one.
They do.
There you go. It changes the pattern piece.
Yeah, quite
change
distinctly.
this. Do you say
Change, or you alter this one, and then it changes this panel into a proper shape.
It actually shapes it round.
Like how you might shape a waistband.
Oh yes.
Like you maybe need that curve.
Yeah.
For a
So
bigger bust.
clever, because if you look at the pattern piece, you might be like, oh, how do I adjust this?
Exactly that.
But Rosie's done a tutorial, we'll link to that below as well. And yes, so this you can make with straight straps, more like Una, or with a fun little bow, or with a really fun hack that you did.
Oh yes.
I love that.
Yeah, so I did a version basically like yours, but instead of having the bow here, this strap is all one piece. So it hooks over, but you don't get any.
And you don't have
bulk
a bow.
there.
Which is good, so if you're going to wear jackets or cardigans, if you're someone that wears things over the top, you don't want the bow.
Exactly, I'm a big layerer.
Yeah,
I love to like chuck a shirt on over a dress and stuff, and I thought, just have one without the bow at the back.
And it
works
so
really
good.
nice, like so like clean.
And it's fixed.
Yes,
correct?
it is.
Yes,
fixed,
it doesn't move. You don't have to tie it up. This one I usually tie up the bow before I get it.
Yes.
So it looks nicer. But yeah, really good. It comes in 3 different lengths.
Yes,
Got
it
a
does.
mini. This one's a midi, and then a maxi, which is gorgeous.
That's quite glam. Like you've seen people more of like a wedding guest outfit.
In something more of a like a viscose or
viscose sateen.
Oh, lovely. Very fancy. But yeah, big fan of Natalia, and as I say, I've got 2, and since it got warmer, I've just been wearing them in such high rotation. It's lovely, really good, really nice. And how about your dress, Rosie?
I'm in the latest addition to the Strappy dress gang. This is the Mallerie dress.
Beautiful.
So she has, her main feature is the dart that comes from the centre.
We'll put a picture or a line
little
drawing
line
up,
drawing
I think.
up.
Yeah,
So it comes up here and then comes out from the centre rather than coming from the side seam that you might usually see. It's really clever, just a bit interesting. So you've got that, you've got straps. So unlike Una and Natalia, the straps in Mallerie are built into the bodice. So this is all one, which I find really nice if you've got print.
Yes.
So it just carries on up the strap rather than being broken up.
I love that.
Then my version, I've got a shirt back.
Oh yes,
So super comfy. No fastenings on this one other than the sharing, and it's nice. It's not super tight around your waist. It's when it's warm, it's so nice not to be like constricted. But there's also a version if you're against sharing for any reason.
Some people have had a bad experience and never want to touch it again.
I've definitely had bad experiences, but I've gone back and
sometimes
it doesn't always work.
You need time away from the technique.
I always like to blame the machine.
Absolutely the machine's fault.
Sometimes your machine just doesn't like it.
No, it's never our fault.
And then you try another day and it works, so that is the machine. I'm sorry.
But yes, if you're not into sharing or you don't want to share today, then we've got a version that's got a plain, so a flat back, and then it's got a side zip.
Okay, cool.
Which is my other sample, the one we did in the photo shoot was, and I really like that, and it does make it, I don't know, without the sharing, it's a little bit fancier.
I think so, I agree.
It's sort of a bit elevated. And then for the skirt, it's a midi length, 3 big pleats on the front, which just, I don't think we do pleats enough.
No, that's very true.
I just love a pleated skirt.
It's very elegant.
Yeah. And then at the back it is gathered, so either gathered into the shirring or just gathered into the flat panel on the back.
And I like the cute little button features.
Oh yes.
Look.
So the straps are just sewn in. It's the last thing you do. Sew a button through them, so it just means that when you're right at the end, when you've put your good bra on,
you can decide.
You can decide exactly where they're going to go, exactly what length you want them. So you've not got to decide early on and worry about where the placement's going to be. You can do it right at the end, which
feels so good. And I'm done. And do you have your all important pockets?
I do have pockets.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm going out the girl band already.
Yeah,
I'm not making through one video.
It's bobs and pockets, I'm afraid. It's not just the bobs.
The B's and the B's.
So there's pockets in each version, which are optional, Chloe. So you can leave yours out.
It's fine. Just not even think about it.
And fabric-wise, another cotton.
Yeah.
So we're all in cotton today. Yes,
I think that's nice. Strappy dresses are perfect for cotton. So this is
lawn.
Lawn.
Yeah, that is lawn.
Yeah.
It feels so much softer than mine.
But yeah, you could go poplin.
Yeah.
You could go viscose as well.
Linen.
Viscose linen.
Yeah.
I like viscose linen.
Yeah.
That's really
beautiful. That's one
My
of the
favourite
samples.
fabrics.
Gorgeous.
Is that the butter yellow one?
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, your usual wovens, cottons. You could go for a crepe as well.
Ooh.
Which would work really well.
Why not?
Wouldn't iron it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But I think, she is pretty quintessential strappy summery dress.
Yeah,
I love it. I do really like looking around at the different necklines.
Yes.
It's really cool. So your integrated straps make it different. This kind of gathering up here, with the elastic makes it different. And this is just like
nice square
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all in.
Love it. You're all in. Yeah.
Nothing's falling out here.
But yeah, these are 3 very, very good options.
Yes.
But if you wanted something that was because we've got quite high
or square,
yes.
But if you wanted something like the
shaped,
more shaped one, thinking like the sienna dress I've made, and that's sort of it's like a gentle sweet honey. It's not too dramatic, is it?
No, it's not
gentle,
low
because it's got the crossover there with the buttons down it.
Yeah.
We've all made sienna, haven't we?
Yeah.
And that one's got sharing at the back.
Yes.
Sorry for the non-sharing.
Oh, but it looks so good.
Yeah. And then it means you just get that really nice fit.
Exactly. I do feel like someone has hacked it to just have a zip though. It is very doable.
I think so.
I feel like I've seen that somewhere on the hashtag.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Because
can
I
You
do
can
that.
do that.
Like in the pattern as well, there's a template for how small you want your shirring to get to.
End up.
And you could use that template as a base for a flat
Very
pattern
true.
piece.
It's quite simple.
Obviously,
Very true.
we always say give it a 12, but
Of
that would be a
course.
really good starting point. if you wanted it flat.
But then
And
just make sure you put a
would
zip
you-
in though.
I know you wouldn't,
Need
because you got buns all the way
I
down.
did, of course. Yes. Oh my god.
Okay,
Just
next
made
project
up
on that.
Yeah. It's so good.
And then also thinking of more strappy, you've made a really lovely Sidbury slip in a dress.
The Sidbury slip is basically more like a dress slip, so a slip that you wear under a dress. I think that's how it was created
Yeah.
back in the
or
day.
like really fancy
Nightwear, yes.
A bit sexy, a bit
Bit
lace.
festive, bit nice. It is beautiful. I just really like the shape of it. So I've used it a few times actually. I've hacked it to make little cami tops.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, 'cause it's bias cut.
It's bias cut, so it falls really nicely, and it's got a V neck, which I'm gonna say none of our other strappy dresses have.
I think you're right.
Right?
You're right.
So I just like that shape, and what I've done is I've made it for the tops. I have used the straps that came with it, and the Sidbury slip has a lace applique option, which maybe one day I will try. But I've been making mine more to wear on a daily, So I've left off the lace and just
had that shape.
had that shape and made a facing, I think, on one top,
Oh, nice.
which is easy to draft from the main piece. And another one I just bound with binding to make teeny tiny straps.
Oh,
Cute.
nice. Very cute.
Very, very cute.
So did you kind of finish it off a bit because that's how Lottie is finished?
Well, maybe Lottie as well, but also the
elderly.
That's the instructions I followed basically. So the binding is finishing off this, and then becomes the straps as well.
Cute.
It's very cute. That is not bra friendly at all. So my bra straps show, but I don't care. It's one of those little. So I made it mini as well. It's one of those that I wear if it's boiling and in the house. But yeah, it's one of those that's just literally so easy to chuck on. No pockets, but I'll forgive it.
That's it. If you're only in the house, you're fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then speaking of, so Sienna, one thing I really like about Sienna is it has adjustable straps.
Yes.
So you have the little, what do you call
Little
those?
sliders.
Sliders.
Yeah.
Just like bras, really.
Yeah, exactly like that. And so you find that also, I think, in the Miriam dress, which
I think we
is
do,
part of the Vintage Dreaming dress, Vintage Dreaming ebook. And Miriam is, so the classic Miriam is a very pretty, we'll put pictures out, but very pretty bodice with teeny tiny straps and then a sort of pencil skirt.
Yeah.
Is that fair to say? Yeah.
A wiggle.
She's quite, that's it, a wiggle dress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then you also have the option to combine it with the Marilyn skirt, which is like big panelled or gathered skirt, and but you still get that strappiness. And so you've made that version.
I have made it with the bra friendly straps as well.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
nice.
Always have the option.
That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, which I think Sienna has them both as well.
I think it has a
It has wider and narrower.
They're not quite as wide as this, but they are wider
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
think they're more like this.
Yeah.
So yes, I made Miriam top, Marilyn skirt many moons ago,
Very nice.
and that was lovely. And is it princess themed? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe it's darted.
I'm pretty sure it's darted.
It's darted
From memory.
Yeah. Either way, I was pleased with the fit, and usually I get the best fit from
With
princess
princess
themed,
themed,
but
yeah.
a bit of darts.
Was that your Barbie dress?
Oh yes, it is. Oh,
Yes.
definitely it isn't princess theme because I don't remember trying to pattern
match?
match.
Oh, because it was gingham.
Yeah, exactly. No. So it's just darts, but really pretty, very classic.
I think that's such a really good pattern for like a wedding guest outfit.
It
Like
is.
you could do the dress and the jacket.
Oh yeah, the Miriam jacket, which is
Yeah.
in the ebook as well, is just such a pretty ensemble.
And then you could also do like sort of separates, couldn't you? Because you could just like
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do the skirts
Yeah,
as separates as
yeah.
well,
That's true.
which would be there's so much to
Yeah.
it.
So much scope. And while we're on thinner straps, we can talk about Lottie.
Yeah.
Is that a rolled over like a?
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
like a bindingy strap.
Yeah.
Technical
Technical term.
buttons all the way down,
Yeah.
little tie belt.
Cute.
It's sort of not got a huge amount of shaping to it, and you just bring it in with that belt.
Yeah.
But that does mean you can have it kind of loose or tight,
Yeah.
or however you want to have it fit, really.
Very good for cottons again.
Yes.
There's, I think one of the samples is like a chambray as well, which
Yeah,
is
it's
great.
really nice.
So
Makes it
pretty.
very classic. And I love making things out of chambray because then they go with everything.
Yes,
Yeah,
Whatever
so
you're going to
true.
chuck on top, it will always go
Yeah.
with.
100%. That's really cute. Now, we are forgetting one older pattern, I think, the Rosie.
Oh yeah.
The Rosie dress has been on my list for years. It's just
Yeah.
gorgeous. I feel
Yeah.
like I just need maybe an event to make it for because it feels a little
Yeah.
bit special.
Oh, she is
Right?
definitely special.
Yeah.
Rosie is special.
Well, because there are options in there to use boning in the bodice, which is not as tricky as you think it's going to be. And I want to say there's quite a soft sweetheart neckline option, and then there's one that's straight across, and then also you can add a little I want to say collar if that's
I want to call it a collar because
yeah.
it's here, not here. But
I feel like it is a collar for some reason.
I love that
The,
detail.
the
notch.
details in that dress is really
That's
good,
It's
yeah.
quite more vintage leaning, I would
It
say.
is, absolutely, yeah. And I love the skirt because you've got this flat panel across the front and then
Little
gathers. So I
Oh,
feel like it's
okay.
flat and then it pleats behind there and then it
Ooh.
comes out in gathers around here.
Oh, nice. So you've
And
got
it's-
volume in it, but not
like
the
volume
front round.
here.
Yeah.
Just like nice and neat and classic
Lovely.
across the front. Yeah. Lots of gorgeous little details. Like
Yeah.
little things that like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
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 So
So,
pretty.
she's not going to be super, super quick Una. Just
No,
she's going to
exactly.
take a bit longer, but she's going to be
Different
really quick.
category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Miriam and Sienna also aren't quick.
No, they are more of a project.
More of a
Yeah.
project because
Yeah.
of the details, and that's what, you put in the time to get those little details. Whereas Una, you can genuinely do in like a few
Whip
hours.
up in an afternoon.
Done.
Yeah.
Throw it on a off you go.
Exactly. Really, really good. And Natalia's fairly quick as well. I think the threading through the elastic takes a little bit of time.
I think
but
it just depends because I find that really hard.
fair enough,
I always
fair
find it really hard. So I actually
the
have to,
channeling.
yeah, I have to like walk away from the sewing machine. I have to sit down and like focus, and then get my little safety pins.
My safety pin are often open,
Yeah.
which I hate
Oh my
so
goodness,
much.
when you're halfway through.
But then
So annoying.
I know other people, probably Rosie, that are just like, oh yeah, just the elastic.
Fine.
Okay. Took me an hour, but sure.
Fine. And what about Mallerie in terms of time?
I feel like people
consuming?
won't believe me now, but Mallory's very quick. I think she's deceptive. I think because you've got the straps
Yeah.
in with the bodice, that's like one less step almost.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
just, like,
The thing is, it's the kind of pattern where I look at the pattern piece and go,
Ah!
what's going on here?
Yeah.
But then you just follow the instructions and it comes together
Definitely,
fast.
yeah, you've got to have faith.
Yeah.
Have faith
We
in
are
the
telling
process.
you.
I think anything with the, like, yeah,
Because
there's...
it opens
Yeah.
out the pattern piece.
It's
It's
Pattern
like,
piece is really funny.
It
to
is
look at,
bizarre.
yeah.
but also it's one of those ones because the bodice is lined that you're like, oh, it's lined. That's a bit of a job. But I always think lining makes things quicker.
I think
honestly
so.
do.
I find it easier than like facing,
Yeah,
flapping
exactly.
around.
And it's now it's like so nice inside.
Yeah.
It's all covered up.
Beautiful.
There is one that we are forgetting. I'm going to give you a clue. Okay, it's got a big bow on the back.
Ah, Sofia.
That was easy.
I was going to say Natalia, we literally just been talking about it.
The Sofia dress.
Yeah.
She is.
She's on my list. I haven't made her yet,
Well,
actually.
you know, you'd look
Yeah.
lovely in a
You
Sofia.
would. You absolutely would. So the bodice is very interesting. It's sort of, again, a sweetheart, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
With a little bit of elastic here that
Yeah,
brings
that's
it down. It's really cute.
Yeah.
Really cute detail.
Yeah. So I think the pattern piece isn't as shaped.
No,
Or it's shaped, but it's not
exactly.
as shaped, and then you use that elastic. And then that means you can kind of bring it, if you wanted like a really low dress, bring it in tight. But
Well, you
if
don't
not,
have to really do it much at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. And then on the back, you can either go for a massive dramatic bow or a nice plain version with buttons.
Yeah.
And then it's got this little opening, so the bodice at the back is separate from the skirt.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of skin showing just above the skirt, but
a
just
bit
on this quite like nice
Just
part.
airing
of the
your back.
Bring it back.
It's really nice when it's warm. It's a really effective part of yourself to get caught.
It is actually. It's, I think, our only pattern with a cutout. Am I right?
I would say
Potentially,
yes,
right? Which is not for everyone. I
No,
understand
it's-
that, but
We're just flirting
it's
with
cute,
cutouts.
flirting with
Yeah.
cutouts, exactly. Just a little bit of back. And again, because the way you finish it is that you put an elastic channel on the skirt, you can pull it tight. So
Yeah,
it's more
so you
covered.
could have
Penny
it.
add-on has a...
It does have a cutout.
Yeah, so
that's
just
true.
remember, very true.
Not a strappy dress, though,
Not-
so we
yeah,
won't
right.
mention it. But you're right.
But yeah, I really want, and also I want to make the shorter version because the long is quite dramatic and it's got the tears.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But I think just a little short version shouldn't be
Very
too.
cute.
Really cute.
Wouldn't take long to whip up either.
Or too much fabric either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, and talking about bra friendly,
Yeah.
we did a little. I think it's on
Yes,
Instagram,
it
isn't
is.
it?
Oh,
It is.
yeah.
If I find it, I'll link to it below.
But so
yeah.
you can say how to tie the bow at the back, basically around your bra, so it hides your bra, so you can wear it, but also it's the bow's really secure. Nothing's going anywhere.
Nothing
Clever.
is unleashing. imagine. Yes, that's true. That was Rosie's very clever technique.
Yeah.
Bow tying technique is really good.
A skill I did not know.
No, I know. One of those things that you discover you can do. But yeah, I think that is everything
I think
now.
so. Do we have a favourite? And what is your voting criteria?
It's tricky.
A good strap. For me, a good
Tricky.
strappy dress is always, like how you mentioned, could be bra straps. That's
Yeah.
a necessity for me.
I think it's easy to throw on like
On a hot day.
On a hot day, and loads of different occasions. You could also like go out and you can walk around all day in it. So I feel like that's why I'm gonna go Una.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Because I think actually for wear, I've worn her the most.
That's a very, if we're going by that.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're going by that, I'm going to say Natalia because it's the one I've been wearing non-stop.
Yeah.
However, I think my favourite is Sienna.
Oh,
Just because of the
oh,
amount of details. And I feel
cute.
really special in it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't wear it all the time because I also made it in a Liberty's Tanner lawn, so it feels extra special.
Yeah.
So I don't wear it constantly, but when I do, I'm like, oh, let me just live this life of like leisure, frolicking around. Yes. So in terms, I'm voting for what makes me feel special, the most special. That's
That
my
is
vote.
good.
That is
That
my
is
vote.
good.
Go
How
on,
about
Rosie.
you,
On the spot.
Rosie?
I think it's going to be like listening to both of your
Yeah.
arguments. I think I'm actually going to combine them both because I think Mallerie does a lot of both of these things.
That's
it's
true.
super comfy
That's true.
Yeah.
to chuck on.
Yeah.
It does have a bit more shaping than Una,
Yeah.
so the shaping is a bit more Sienna-esque.
Very
Yeah.
true.
But you've got the shirring at the back, which is comfortable.
Yeah.
And it does
And
feel
also-
special and elegant.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Change your accessories and you're
And you're good to go.
good to go.
Yeah.
So we're all very strongly staying in our wheelhouses.
Yes.
No consensus.
Yeah.
I know, usually we've picked an overall winner, haven't we? Not this time.
This time.
Don't say we don't keep you on your toes. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so interestingly, there's less strappy dress than there are wrap dresses and shirt dresses.
Yeah.
And yet we can't agree. Interesting.
I think this is quite an individual opinion about strappy.
Yes.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And I think because you're usually wearing them like when it's hot.
Yes.
And then levels of comfort are different for a lot of people.
That is
It's
a
very
good point.
different.
Yes, yes, yes,
Like,
yes.
I am more happy in the snow.
Yeah.
So like comfort is number one and
Yes.
keeping cool, whereas other people might be like, oh no, I want fancy, I want to show off my skin
Yeah.
and this, that and the
Yes.
other. And it's,
Me.
exactly. It's so,
I'm like, yay, the sun.
yeah.
Wear as little as possible.
Definitely like a really personal opinion.
Yes.
Getting comfortable in a strappy dress is, I think it's another thing that sewing has done like really good things for me. I used to hate the summer, be like, what should I wear? Nothing fits.
Yeah,
like,
that's so
oh, I feel
interesting.
so uncomfortable, and now I'm like, things fit. I
Things
can wear
fit,
things
they
I
make
feel
them fit.
comfy with. Exactly.
Fantastic.
And I'm going to put in a request.
Oh.
I feel like we need a strappy wrap dress.
How would you?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, no, you can do that. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
one to think about.
What to
think about.
One to think about.
Maybe next summer.
I love wrap dress.
That's true. You look stunning in a wrap dress. Well, you could almost make Martha
Yeah.
strappier because you know that fits. So
Thin.
like thin up the straps.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Maybe
Watch
just
the
because
space.
you've
Blow
got
my
Martha
mind.
down
Yeah.
to like a
It's
T.
true.
Something to
Okay.
think about.
Okay.
Off we go. But let us know in the comments which one is your favourite favourite strappy dress, because that would be interesting.
Yes,
I
yes.
wonder. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, we know what's been popular in terms of sales. Obviously, I think Una's a big winner. But it'd be interesting to know which one, if you've made one that you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
my special summer dress.
And what's your criteria for
Yes.
the
Yes,
perfect
yeah.
strappy dress?
I'd like to know this.
Absolutely. And we will go and sew up more strappy dresses probably.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time in the summer.
We're going to go flick our bobs.
Pick up bobs,
Put our
use
hands
our
in
pockets,
No, hold on.
but wear our strappy dresses like this apparently. That's what we do.
And we're done.
I'm going to put an end to this. But if you did enjoy this vlog, then please consider buying us a coffee. There's a little link below. But more than anything, obviously, like we said, we'd love to see your comments about strappy dresses, what you're thinking, what you're making. And we will be back with something I can't remember very soon. Bye.
Bye.